Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2024 IFBB Pro League St. Louis Pro Women's Physique results. It was a small show, only 5 competitors, but all of these women looked incredible. And in terms of Olympia, last year's top 3 are already automatically qualified, and then the winner of every contest that happens in the qualification period also gets to qualify. So our first place gal at this show gets her ticket to the 2024 Olympia. So here's a look at the scorecards. In first place, Marcela; second, Natalie; third, Virginia; fourth, Marcela; and fifth, Brandy, with very even scores in that judging row. You can see it was 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Very unanimous decision. Okay, so here's Brandy in fifth place. She looks awesome. Fabulous size. I particularly noticed that curve to her inner thigh. Beautiful amount of muscle. Oh man, it looks so good. She's got a nice sweep on the top of the quad to match. Really overall great size in her arms. I think her biceps look really good. Beautiful shoulders. I love her coloring. I think this beautiful hairstyle, it's so cute. The blonde is such a nice color with the color of her suit, and it's striking. It's very high contrast with her tan. It's beautiful, and the short hair is perfect for allowing us to see her upper body. I think conditioning, she needed more detail. I want more lines on the legs. I want to see six-pack abs. I want to see, like the biceps being completely outlined, maybe some vascularity, some feathering, just more crazy, sharp detail coming through in the women's physique division. Also, I think to make her waistline look even smaller, I would try to get a bit more size into the lats. I know she's already clearly very big and muscular, but I think really exaggerating the width of the upper body would help to make her lower, her midsection look even more narrow. But I still think she looked really great, great size, just more detail, and man, amazing. Okay, next and fourth is Marcela. Beautiful. So her proportions look really good, particularly that teeny waistline, the lats. I really like how wide she looks up top and the narrowing in of her waistline. That V-taper looks awesome. I also really like the conditioning in her upper body. I think you see some nice detail in the arm muscles. Her lats look really nice. Beautiful definition coming into her obliques. Nice smooth midsection. Now, in terms of the posing, I like how much detail you're getting in this quad, but this leg to me looks too relaxed. I'm not getting any of that detail coming through into those separate, distinct quad muscles. I want to see more of the line coming up into her thigh. So I think maybe if she pointed her toe out further, brought the leg out, and really flex this leg rather than having it more relaxed, and try to engage all of those muscles in the leg, in the quad, I think that would do really well, because clearly she's got nice definition in this leg, the supporting leg, but you're not seeing that detail coming through on that leg. I also wouldn't mind more size, honestly. I think she could have a bit more fullness and roundness onto the inner thigh, a little bit more curve into the sweep. And something I noticed in the lineup is if she brought the straps of her suit a little higher and a little bit more in, kind of more like that shape, I think that would make her V-taper look even more extreme. Right now my eye is kind of being drawn to the middle instead of being drawn at an angle in a triangle. So those are my suggestions. A little tweaking of the posing, really try to sharpen up the conditioning, let us see all that beautiful detail in the muscle, and she would do fabulous. Okay, next and third is Virginia. Now we're having some detail coming through in the legs. See what I mean about just having the that foot out a little further, way up on the toe. She's clearly flexing all of those muscles in that leg as well as the supporting leg, and we're getting crazy detail, lots of lines. She looks awesome. Beautiful abs. I love the definition in her arms. I think you see some fabulous detail of the biceps. Her triceps are so curved. She just looks awesome. I think she could have a little bit more height to the shoulder if I could have a wish list. Just a little bit more delt size to really draw your eye and match the size of those really big lats. And I'm not crazy about the twist that she's doing in this pose. On the one hand, I love how her midsection looks, and I think her waistline looks really small. On the other hand, I can't even see this lat. Like, she's completely twisted to the point that it's to the back. I'm missing out that symmetry. I'm not seeing so clearly the V taper or the X frame in terms of left to right balance. I'm seeing a beautiful look at this side, but I'm not seeing much over here. So I would love for her to just twist a little bit more to the front so that we have more of a front-facing forward view of her silhouette. But I love that her hair is up. I love all the blue, that sapphire jewel into her bracelet, the earrings. It matches so beautifully with her suit. The suit is a gorgeous fit. I think she looks stunning. Her tan is lovely. But again, a little bit more tweaking of the posing so we see her silhouette better would be amazing. Okay, next in second place is Natalie. Wow. Okay, so amazing abs. I love all that six-pack definition. She's got some beautiful lines coming through in her quads, especially down by the kneecaps. Great lines coming all the way up into her hips. Her suit fits nice and high. It helps draw your eye to that V taper. Also, the way that the suit, the crystals are designed to really make your eye flow to the sides. I think that's very strategic and beautiful. She's got a great overall V taper. I think her posing looks really good. She's really highlighting those beautiful biceps. Love that her hair is up. I love that little bit of green detail that we're coordinating the suit to the earrings. She just looks stunning. I do think that she could have her leg a little bit further out so that it's more of the X shape. Like right now, this whole side of her body is quite straight. And so I'm not seeing an X as much as I'm seeing like a letter Y. So I just want to see more exaggeration in the posing. But also I think she could have a little bit more curve to the top of the leg, even a little bit more of that fullness and roundness onto the inside of the leg as well. But overall, I think she does look really amazing. Great conditioning, incredible size. Her lat spread is fabulous. Her V-taper looks really good. Okay, and now Marika in first place. She nailed it all. She's got perfect posing. Like you see an X. There is very clearly this super width to the top, extremely narrow waist, and then your eye gets pulled out to the sides as well. So it's just this great overall silhouette. Her conditioning is beautiful. You see ab definition. She's got some nice detail in the delts. Her lats look crazy. I don't know that I've ever seen that amount of detail in the lats. Her quads look great. Look at how curvy and full her inner thigh is. A beautiful sweep to the outside of the quad. Like just gorgeous curves, great fullness, nice definition coming through, beautiful abs, nice trim, tiny waistline. Her suit fits really well. I love how close the strap of the top and the strap of the bottom are to each other. It's like pure angles, width to narrow, narrow right back out to width. Beautiful. The only thing I could suggest maybe is if she could somehow get a little bit more of an outline of the biceps. Like that's honestly it. I think on some of the other athletes, you get that a little bit more clear. So I'd love to see a bit more sharpness of the detail in her arms, but that's it. I love all the pink. I love the coordinated lipstick, eyeshadow, jewelry. Her fingernails look so pretty. Like overall, extremely feminine, lovely wave to her hair. Posing is perfect. Conditioning is awesome. Suit fits perfectly. Okay, here's everyone side by side. I know it's a little bit fuzzy because I zoomed in quite a bit, but you can see just the amount of muscle on these women, how tall they are side by side, the posing. I think you'll agree with me. I just wish Virginia would be a little bit more square to the front of the room. Marcela, I think she could have more of that curve into the suit when I look at everybody else's fit in the bottom. And also, clearly, I think she needs more detail coming through in the legs. Natalie, amazing size in the upper body, but she doesn't look as curvy and round as the two ladies on either side of her in the legs. Brandy, beautiful size, but I do think she needs more detail coming through. And then from behind, I don't think anybody can compare to Marika in first place. First of all, her legs are so full and big, and the detail coming into the hamstrings looks insane. Just so much size, beautiful smoothness to the skin, great conditioning. Then you look at the glutes, like unreal. She's got glutes way up high, right under the strap of her suit. Nobody else has that shape. Great outline, really nice detailed look of the glutes themselves. So she's got size, she's got detail. Awesome. Some beautiful small waists on everybody in this back pose. I think the X's that come from the suit is so flattering to really show off how tiny the lower back is. But then when you come into the upper back, like Marika has so much 3D full round bubbly muscles. Compare her to Virginia, it's no contest. Virginia needs way more of that 3D fullness, like what we're seeing here on our first place winner. I think Natalie has some fabulous detail coming through on her upper back, a lot of that conditioning, but she doesn't quite have the lower body like we see on first place. I think Brandy in fifth and Marcela in fourth need a little bit more conditioning so the detail comes through into the back of the legs. Virginia, great detail, but just not quite as much fullness. So I think it was a good, clear, easy win for Marika, but ultimately all five of these women looked really good. So there she is, added to the list of qualified athletes for Women's Physique 2024 Olympia. And I've got a couple more recaps from last weekend still to come. And then there's another show this weekend, the AGP Pro Bikini. So make sure you subscribe, give me a like if you like this video, comment your thoughts below, and come find me. I'm on Instagram at Turquoise Toffee.